yeah. Feeling like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear.
Good afternoon. How are we all on this fine Saturday? I don't know what it's like where everyone else is, but it's lovely and sunny and warm here, so it's quite nice. Coming live tonight because I missed Thursday. Apologies for that. It was a bit of a manic day, and my wife had surgery on Friday, so it just didn't work out. But because I promised that we were going to do the 1,000 sub giveaway this week, I thought we'd do it tonight. So to win, or be in a chance to win the 1,000 sub giveaway, what you've got to do is be a subscriber, and then after the video's gone live, comment on the video, he fell over. Mr. Tumble, Blue Light Tumbler. There you go. He fell over. And then what we'll do...
Should that not be he fell over again?
What we'll
as,
do
if you want,
is...
as if you want 2 entries.
What we'll do, this week coming, we're swapping around. So I'm doing Wednesday night. Wayne's doing Thursday night. So Wednesday night, we'll draw it. And then whoever wins. So what are you going to win? Well, I've put a little goodie box together. So you've got a can of acrylic satin lacquer, a can of sanding sealer.
What's that?
Yeah.
What's sanding sealer?
Some wooden pen blanks, some acrylic pen blanks, a big chunk of mother of pearl GPS, and then, as some of you would have seen, I am setting up a shop selling some kits. So there's some bottle openers, one chrome, one's gunmetal. There are needle threaders, seam rippers, gold and chrome. There is 4 slimline pens, so a gunmetal, a chrome, a gold, a copper, couple of bottle stoppers, and the bushings to go with them. So let me just send someone else a link that wants to join in an earworm. And then we will go over to the live. So what are we doing tonight? We're going to turn a gonk. I'm not the first person to turn a gonk. Won't be the last person, and they seem to be quite popular at the moment. Emma the Tiny Turner.
Sell.
Yeah, Emma the Tiny Turner not that long ago did a gonkathon. Where she turned, I don't know how many it was in. It was going to be all night, wasn't it? But she stopped at a certain time and then carried on the next day. But that's what we're going to do. Let's bring in the earworms. Well, I remember them. You've heard their voices. Here they are. So you've got Wayne, who's been getting ready to prep for his live at 8 o'clock. And then Dale at Maple Tree Courtyard. Yeah. How very posh, sir.
Good evening, everybody.
Let's pop them guys back in the background and let's go to the live. Now, there's lots of different ways of turning gonks. Some people start with the body first. Some people start with the head first. Some people will do it where they have both bits with a tenon on the end so they can hold it in the chuck. I like to... Hang on. Is that Mr. Sugaroony? There we go. Mr. Sugaroony's joining in to look after you as well.
Shug!
So what I like to do
Put your pants on, Shug.
So they all stay central. Is when I turn the body, I turn a little spigot on the end that locates on the hat. So I use a light pull drive. These are available from Axminster, but they've got stepped different size. So that's a 10mm hole, and we'll just locate on there. So we're going to do the hat first. And because it was meant to be going out Thursday, and Thursday was Paddy's Day or St. Patrick's Day in Ireland, we're going to do a leprechaun to be sure. So I'll start turning, and the boys.
Can you do this? Can you do this leprechaun with some sort of injury? You have to put a bandage on.
No. And I'll tell you what, we'll chuck the leprechaun in the giveaway as well. How about that?
Hey, there you go. Look.
Injured leprechaun.
I'll start turning, and the boys can let me know who's in.
Okay, I have a dubious responsibility to tell you that Ashley's in, David Bushkill's in, Jake's in, Chris is in, Leela's in, some fat bloke from Scotland, Martin Brees, Joey, Joey in the depot, Terry Hooper, the Blue Light Tumbler, Weevil, and Wendy from Toonpish.
And his wallet cried.
We need a version of that for someone who went to B&Q, man.
Yeah, my wallet didn't cry. They didn't have what I wanted. I looked at that and I went, no.
So we'll get rid of some of the bulk.
Oh, Tipsy Turner's in as well.
Are you tipsy?
Yep. How the devil
David Buskill's come in.
Are you?
Come on, we in, mate.
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Good to see you
How
all
the-
here. Don't forget, smash the thumb.
How the devil are you, Chuck?
The one on the screen, not your actual thumb.
Yeah, not
No,
your
smash your
actual
actual thumb. No, just do it.
Health and safety first.
Yeah, but get out your comfort zone and smack your thumb.
Oh, Wendy's in as well. Evening, Wendy.
She says she's at work at the minute. What? What? They don't deliver
Yeah.
at this time of night?
They do.
You're joking.
No.
Oh, my God. What is the world coming to?
I think my postman didn't come today until 4:30.
Holy moly.
Mine's turns up in a little red van and isn't called Pat and has no cat, but nonetheless the van is consistent.
Doodle doo doo, Postman Pat.
So we're just going to do a simple top hat shape.
Kind of more Postman Jimmy.
Oh no, Ashley got all excited. The skew's out. Excuse me, Ashley.
A lot of people don't like the skew, but I love the skew. Such a versatile.
Jarvis is in as well.
Hiya, Keith. Yeah, that do.
Keith, he's just got his name down as Jarvis.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jarvis. No, it's a new name then. Hiya,
Says
Jarvis.
he's
Welcome to the channel.
Says he's escaped the cellar. Ooh.
Ooh.
Don't tell Ashley, because she'll be thinking all about those 49 other shades of grey.
The magnets arrived today, so I'll be doing Ashley's bowl tomorrow.
Oh.
Complete with a
That's-
secret little bit on the bottom. So,
What? She's got a secret bit on the bottom.
well,
She has a secret bottom.
after Jamie's live the other day, I'm a little bit worried about what she does with her bottom.
Ooh, her, missus. Ooh, her. Look, it's okay to have a secret bit on the bottom. It's when you got a secret bit on the side and then you got problems.
And you're married, yeah. You have to be careful then, mate. So let's just put a little bead
Oh,
on
Jen's
there.
in as well. Hiya,
Hiya,
Jen.
Jem.
All right, Jan. Wendy, if you're still working, it's okay. Martin's in. Martin will deliver any parcels you've got. Well, he'll chuck them in a ditch for you and get your
Yeah,
own.
he'll find a ditch somewhere.
Wendy, just leave it for hubby tomorrow. That's what I'd do. You have the day off. Let him catch up with your parcels.
Ashley's saying, oh Lord, Jarvis is Jeeves. He's changed his name.
Any minute now, it changes to Parker.
It's Jeeves. Let's ask Jeeves, shall we?
Parker?
Jeeves, just how much fun is Lady Ashley to work for?
There we
now
go.
Now he's changed his name to Jeeves. Said it was his mistake.
I don't know quite the way you're going to take this one, Scott. But Wendy says, Scott, she's a little disappointed that you didn't let her play with your tools the other day.
My.
You should have said, Wendy. You could have had a turn.
Is that why they're called Easy Wood?
And Terry Hooper's in,
Hiya, Terry.
and he says, "Congratulations on your 1K subs."
Cheers, mate. Happened a few weeks ago, but I've been a bit slapdash and fighting the black dog, and yeah, just things go by. And
Throw it a bone, Scott. Just throw it a bone.
Take a walk. Terrible thing to be saying. You need to do stop fighting with Charlie, man.
my dog's had a heart attack. I've taken him for a walk the last 2 days.
Good lord.
I know.
He's not happy about it. He's put a complaint into the dog union.
Yeah, she walks me the other way, and she lets me go in the streams. Right. So as I said, simple top hat shape. It's probably only going to be about an hour tonight.
You know, it is what it is, mate. If it's an hour, it's an hour.
Yeah, and we've got to make
We still
sure
have
that
some fun.
everyone's ready for Wayne. So there we go. Cool. So we're going to make this black to start off with. I'm not using Chestnut's Ebonizing lacquer tonight. I'm just using a low pressure black spray paint from Cobra.
That'll do nicely.
It doesn't go everywhere as much as the Ebonizing lacquer does.
But it does make your end black, looking at that.
Ooh,
White, whatever colour.
You know, what they say, once it's gone black, it'll never go back.
So Jeeves is asking, "Is this a leprechaun hat?" Yes, it is.
It is the Leprechaun Hat.
It's a really uncomfortable butt plug.
Don't turn butt plugs on this channel.
hold
Oh,
on,
I'm
hold
sorry.
on, hold on.
Wait,
He has
what?
rounded the corners off.
For your comfort. For your comfort.
Yeah, and it is ribbed for pleasure.
Oh my
Other
days.
channels are available for insertion. I mean, for observation.
Just give that a little bit of a helping hand.
We're still in the same place here, Scott. Be careful.
Yeah, that's what she said.
With my heat gun.
Oh, sorry. Was oh.
Oh dear, that did make me chuckle. Multifunction. It is indeed.
Chris Schwing is distressed. She's face palmed you, Scott. I'm assuming it's you she's face palming, not us. David Robertson says, "Tuned in at the right time." Turtle.
Right. So, to make that green, now we've painted it black, we're going to use the good old Joe Sonia's. So
I got a
here
care
are
package from Leonard Joe Sonia's the other day.
Nice. So here we've
Go on.
We've got the turquoise and we've got the green, and we're just going to mix them up. So what did you get, Wayne?
They've got I think it's a new product. It's called Texture Paste, and you can put it into silicone molds and let it dry, and it still comes out flexible, and you can stick them onto things. Or you can use a stencil and use it on a stencil. So I'll be certainly be having a play with them.
Oh, that sounds like a cool idea. Your metal reactive paints, Wayne,
Yeah.
Are they Joe Tonya's or
No,
are they?
no, they're from a company that is not in business anymore. Were from a company called 10 Second Studios.
Okay.
The best place to get them in the UK. Now, I can't remember if Axminster do them, but certainly Gold Leaf Products
Yeah.
do metal reactive paints. They're expensive.
I thought they would be, but
If there's anywhere in the UK that does Chromacraft paints, they do metal reactive paints as well.
yeah, I was just thinking. I've been asked if I can demo the pots that I did. That I got the idea off a turner that come to club. But it takes so long doing the pyro to then spray it gold to then put the verdigris wax in. I was just thinking about the metal reactive paints. So let's chuck some on the top.
Is this guy going to have a giant buckle on his hat, and a pint of Guinness in his hand?
Probably not tonight, mate, but
with a spud on a cocktail stick.
a spud. Taters!
If we're going to go down the whole thing, come on.
Well, Guinness is a national drink, isn't it?
It
Fair
is.
play.
The buckle on the hat, I thought, was a cultural icon.
As is the shamrock, and I had an Irish crewmate for a little while.
Did you?
Martina. And she used to bring like potatoes in her sandwiches. I was like, you what? I can think of better things to put in sandwiches.
Oh no, I used to work with a guy who used to insist
No
on
wrong with
bringing
potatoes and sandwiches.
used to bring in macaroni cheese sandwiches every day.
What?
Yeah, it's just macaroni cheese, just disgusting. I'm afraid. Sorry.
Get a toasted fudge sandwich on the go.
Yeah.
You can get Scotch pies with macaroni cheese in, Shug.
No. God, no, God, macaroni cheese. No, it makes me gag.
What about cauliflower cheese?
Well, wait. We'll just write that down in the kryptonite book. Excuse me a second. So, is it macaroni cheese as a rule, or is it a particular brand that has a more dramatic effect?
I have no idea, mate. It's just macaroni cheese in general. I think it just no. No.
So that'll nullify his superpower. Michael McEwen's in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Evening, Michael. Ashley's asking, what is that metallic colour and brand again? She didn't pay attention.
So these are Joe Sonia paints, the iridescence. They're available from Joe Sonia's UK in the UK.
And if you are buying them from Joe Sonia's UK, somewhere send them an email, give them a mention, and let them know you got the idea from me.
Or me.
Let it be known.
Lynn, Joe Sonia's UK does support me and my channel quite a lot.
Wendy asked you a question earlier on, Wayne. I don't know whether you answered it or not. I got a phone call from my daughter, so I just ducked out for a second. Right. Where did you get that, Wayne? Is that the stuff that dries clear?
I'm not very sure how it dries, to tell you the truth, Wendy. You can get if you're talking about the texture paste, you can get that from Joe Sonia's UK.
I'll just make sure I've got everywhere. You need very little of this paint as well. Lasts forever. Have you been on helium today, Shug?
No, I wished I had, mate.
To tell you the truth, I may well use the Joe Sonia's iridescence tonight on the piece I've got on the lathe with a different effect rather than using a brush to put it on.
You're going to get your really expensive kits out, Wayne.
Yeah, I'll get me. No, I'm not going to use them. I'll get the other expensive piece of kit out. It's a balloon.
Right, a little bit underneath the brim, just so when it's sat on the body.
Jake.
Oh, what's Jake put?
Ashley said earlier on, oh, snap. Well, Wayne is my BFF, so done. And then Jake went, BFF, best father figure?
How do you finish the top of the hat that is currently held by the chuck end? So this end of the hat won't need any finishing. It's got a hole in it, and as I mentioned at the beginning, it's driven on a light pull drive, so that will sit on the body of the Gonk. This end, I will use a skew, and I'll just touch it in by hand with a bit of black paint and some Joe Sonias. All will become revealed. But as I said, this is my way of doing it. If you watch Emma the Tiny Turner, Steve at SK, who else has done some? There's loads of people. Type in
I did
Woodturning
some quite a long time ago on a live. Did I do it on a live or a video? I did a jock one with a kilt.
Hey.
There's elf white hair.
Jamie's done a super cool one at the moment, but he hasn't videoed it.
Is he
With the
videoing
Gonk
it?
white hair.
No, he
I
hasn't
can't remember,
videoed
tell
it.
you the truth. Grey, I think. Yeah,
Yeah,
Jamie is in the Jamie's in the process of doing a Gonk of me.
A Wayne Gonk.
Be careful how you say that.
Gonk Wayne. Gonk Wan.
Yeah,
Gonk Wayne.
got one. Wendy said she's bought some of Emma's kits and is planning on making them.
Oh, have a go. They're a bit of fun. I must have 10 or 11 bodies out there. That's just waiting for noses and fur.
Do the police know about that?
Nino.
Brings a whole new meaning to the Blue Light Turners workshop. Turn around while we handcuff you.
Blue lights, stolen goods warehouse.
As long as it's female, she can handcuff me. I ain't got a problem with that.
Blue light body count.
Can you show us your accident book on the wall, Scott, to see how many days it's been since your last tumble?
Oh, do you know what? There's a plan. You know when you go to hospital in the UK now and they've got that big notice board that says it's been so
number
many
of days,
since the last
number of days. That's exactly what I was thinking about. The scroll saw project, mate.
Yes. So what we'll do, we will take this out of here for now, and we will put this to one side while that dries. We will turn the body. Oh man, you've got such a dirty laugh, Chuck.
Sorry, but that's the way it is.
All of those speciality phone lines that he calls.
That's the one. Oh, yeah.
So I believe this wood is elm. It's some that I got in a workshop clearance I did.
No, I'm changing my mind. I think it's ash.
Yeah, I think it's ash, even though it's got elm written on it. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's wood. It's wood. Right.
Everybody loves a nice piece of ash.
So as I said,
Yeah, we're going to be getting all them jokes again tonight.
We're not done yet. We're going to get. Doesn't the plate that Scott's making have a special bottom on it? Is that made of ash?
Plate? What plate?
Bowl, box, whatever that is you're making.
Oh, this is just a body. It's not going to be a box.
Oh no, Scott's about to make another body.
I can smell some absolutely delicious food underway.
So we'll face off this end just to get rid of the marks where I've held it between centres.
But whoa, I'm having this. Jeeves says, and I quote this precisely: "This would go great with the banana hammock Ashley has me wear."
Banana hammock Ashley's been wearing.
No,
Oh.
makes him wear.
Ah, Jeeves, I'd
Mm.
speak to Union, you know. I think Wayne needs to turn Ashley a banana.
To tell you the truth, I wouldn't turn a banana. I'd cut a banana on the bandsaw.
Yes.
It's a hell of a lot easier, and you can get the angles right.
Yes,
Yes.
the only person I've seen turn a banana is
Steve.
Twydale.
Steve Twydale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't.
Famous for it, he is.
Definitely.
Wasn't his Patreon club called the Banana Club?
Yes, it was.
Yes. Right.
Might still be.
He wears banana hammer.
Got to go, says Wendy. Have a good week. Have a good evening, guys. Oh, she's off back to count letters.
See you later, Wendy.
1 letter, 2 letters, 3 letters, 4.
No, not cut an actual banana on the bandsaw. A banana made up from wood cut on the bandsaw.
Oh, you could cut a banana on a bandsaw.
Well, I could. What's the point when I've got a knife in the house?
Like Dale wants me to turn a bit of cheese.
Bit of cheese. Aye, cheesy.
We are going to have to do that, Dale, just for giggles.
We'll find a bit for giggles.
Yeah.
So one of the best ones I saw was either yesterday or the day before, and that was Steve Jones turning a piece of polystyrene with a skew.
Yeah, that was cool. Right. We can adjust the shape shortly.
He says, "Evening all. Sorry I'm late. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just pull up a pew."
Aye.
Excuse, says the Junior face. Skew.
Yeah.
Skew you.
He's had a lot going on, bless him. How's Debs, Colin? I just want to refine that bottom.
You,
You and your bottom.
I'd just like to refine your bottom. Is that some kind of pickup line, Scott?
Yeah. Didn't work very well, mate.
His ash bottom.
Colin says she's not back from King's yet, but thanks for asking.
I suppose someone's got to go to King's. But it is a fantastic hospital. So she's probably in the right place, mate.
Scott, someone's got to go to King's. However, Scott's looking forward to later on when he can nip off to Queen's. Is that what you're saying?
The ribbon I get.
You keep leaving the barn door open.
Wait. Let's get into do your ash again.
Yeah. Ribbed for his pleasure.
Let's have a new bit of 120.
120. Scott, you require Yorkshire grit.
Turn the extractor on right up.
An option.
Well, it depends if you ain't had your tea, you know. Can make quite a nutritious meal.
Here, Shug, just for you, mate. Do you know what grit this is?
Is that 100 each here?
It is. I'm only using it for you.
Hey, good lad.
Ashley's telling you to wear your mask. There's a lot of dust, man. I don't think she understands the big vent, the big mouth underneath. It's job.
And the little vent above it.
Yep.
Right. And just before we give it its final sand, that's quite a pretty bit. So we'll have that as the back of the gonk. This bit's going to get covered with fur. So we'll put the boring bit at the front. I'm just going to drill a 6mm hole. I knew there'd be something I forgot to get ready. To take the nose. Come down about there. So that will take the nose. We'll just hit that again with 240.
Jeeves
How
is
much is
asking how
6?
much is 6mm in freedom units. That's a quarter of an inch.
Take the spindle lock off. You watch, Ashley's going to wake up in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Just for Ashley, some sanding sealer.
Woodworm Paul's just come in.
Oh yeah, Paul.
And Joe
Joe
Garofalo as well.
Oh yeah. Right. So we want
There we go. Look.
I'm still in two minds, Wayne, on what this wood is.
I still think it's ash.
Yeah.
Because you've got the light wood there, which would be part of the sapwood, and then you've got the darker wood, which would be the hardwood.
Mm.
Oh, well, just for giggles, then I'm going to say it's cherry.
It's definitely not cherry, mate.
Are you suggesting that Scott's polishing his cherry?
Well, I'm saying if he
After
looks at
turning
it, puts it down, he may lose his cherry.
After turning the cherry last week. So I might actually turn a sensible project soon. Ducks last week, gonks this week. Oh, my video tomorrow night's sensible.
Have any of you guys ever made a box out of box? Oh, that's gone straight in the extractor, look.
Beats a
box
blue light
out of
pencil. Should be a
Box out
pencil.
of box.
Yeah, a box out of
Yeah.
box.
Yes, I've made a box out of box.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. What's box like to turn?
It's absolutely beautiful.
Oh, I need some of that.
It is very, very tight grained, and it cuts like butter. It's a lovely wood to work with. You don't get it in very big pieces, and it's sometimes difficult to get, and it is prone to cracking as well. But it's a lovely wood to work with.
I've got some really old branch bits of box next door that I don't want to turn because I don't want to ruin them. Once I've learned how to turn boxes or more proficient, shall we say, at how to turn boxes, then I will have a go.
It's also one of the best woods to use if you're doing any thread chasing.
What's that? Has Ashley been redacted?
Yeah, she threw an insult in my direction, so I bend her for 300. Bend her for 300. You know what I mean? Just feel, you know, as you do.
Dale swung the bam hammer.
Bang!
What happened there? What did she do, Dale?
Oh, I can't say it. It's quite insulting.
Oh. Alright. So Glyn recommends you work it in for about 3 minutes, but this is quite a small bit. And I didn't put a great deal on. So
Work it. Work it
Yeah.
real good.
Also, the slowest speed possible, about 250, is it, Wayne?
Yeah, if you can get your lathe to
If
go
you
down
can
to
get that.
250.
The slowest
if
this one
not,
goes is
yeah.
500.
If you can't get, if your lathe doesn't go down to 250, use the low speed you've got.
And slightly increase speed. Clean bit of tissue. And you're just looking for the paper to come off clean. When that happens, you know the grit's done its job. There we go. How we doing on time, boys?
You're coming up to 25 to the hour.
Need to get a wiggle on.
Yeah, I'm just not sure with that wood. You're absolutely right.
I can't make my mind up. What I'm going to do is after the live, I will take some pictures up, put some pictures up, but I'll send some close-up pictures to Wayne once he's done his live, and we can work out what it is. I'm sat on the fence at the minute.
Oof.
Picket.
That sounds painful.
Picket.
Yeah. Is it a picket fence?
Right, so that's just chestnut microcrystalline wax. Now again, with this, to get the best results, they say leave it a little bit of time for all the solvents to dry off and it to dry off.
But we don't want to do that.
We're running on a bit of a time tonight.
We're just going to phone a friend and crack on.
Snigger.
You got plenty of time. I'm not on at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, but I've got to go to Tesco's between.
Oh
7
yeah,
and 8.
yeah. So you have.
Not only that, Wayne, I have literally just fell in the house, fell into the chair and joined. I still have to have a shower and maybe,
Are
if
you
I'm really
oily?
lucky, I might be able to grab something. Oh, I'm oily.
Ugh.
I'm goddamn oily.
I'm being let loose with a mother-in-law's credit card.
Woodworm Paul is also saying it could be cherry. I don't think it's cherry.
It's not cherry. 100% it's not cherry.
I'll tell you how to tell if it's cherry, Scott. Cover half of it and then leave it in the light. Come back tomorrow.
No, it's not. So when we're cutting this off, obviously we need to make sure we leave a spigot. Now the hole I drilled was
Did you say
10
10
mil?
mil? Yeah.
So what I have here is one of these wear things you find in a workshop. called a 10mm spanner.
A 10mm spanner.
He's got a 10mm spanner. How's
No,
that
he
happen?
hasn't. No, he hasn't. That's a lie.
You reckon it's an 11 or a 9 pretending?
As a grease monkey, I know for a fact that they can't be found. They're just a mythical beast.
Scott, do you have a 13mm socket and a 6mm Allen key?
Yep.
Ah, there we go. That's where they all are then. They're in Scott's workshop.
I also have OCD, so my spanners are on the wall in size. So there we go. That's down to 10mm. So what I'm going to do now is just use the tip of the skew.
A tip of a skew. Do-do-do-do-do.
Just to get in
That
there.
was a bit of a do, wasn't it? Sorry.
Take that off. Pop that to one side. And then the Gonk's going to need a nose. So we're then going to need a 6mm spanner. Yeah, look. I've got one of them as well, Chuck.
Oh, I've got 6mm spanners. Oh, my. Oh, I have 6mm spanners from every single set I've ever owned. Does anybody actually have a use for them? No, 8mm spanners, loads of uses. 6mm, no.
6mm are jaw openers, really, aren't they? They're the ones that just splay open.
Yeah.
Time for socket.
So this is a piece of oak.
Oh, look what I've just found.
Spanner.
More spanner is.
Is there a 13mm socket anywhere near it?
No, the 13mm socket's over in the toolbox.
Oh,
The 10mm spanner sits on the magnetic tray on the lathe, and I use it with my chuck key for tightening things up.
and it's chained.
I do have to add a word of caution at this point, Wayne.
Oh,
The 13mm socket is in the toolbox.
Yes.
Are you sure? Because that's
yes.
where I put mine, and it wasn't there when I went back.
Should I go and check?
you should check.
Better to be safe than sorry. A couple of years ago, I did a treasure trade thing at Christmas. and
I went
made
straight to it.
Yeah, you look at that.
Does it say
13mm socket.
Does it say 13mm on the side?
It does. It says 13mm on the side,
Ooh,
There wasn't any more beside it, was there?
and it's
You
a 1/4-inch drive.
You
Oh,
might want to
Scott's-
pop that on
Scott's
eBay.
brilliant. Yep.
That's worth a few quid.
Yeah, bidding thing going on that. Scott's turning the knob here.
Oh, I found another one with a 3/8 drive.
Oh,
So if you've got a short one and a long one, Shug,
Yeah.
how much is the long one worth? Is that more?
I've got a 10mm socket as well.
Scott, I don't know how to say this, but my socket set with the short and the longs in
Yeah.
was just shy. It was just over 220 quid.
Yeah.
They are hellishly stupid money. You can get cheaper ones, obviously, but I'm just quite happy with the lifetime guarantee because the way we go through stuff.
It's not a
Especially when
Sealy, is it?
No. It'll be a Mac Tools. But the thing is, whenever we use them, you're not supposed to use any silver chrome sockets on Air Tools. But sometimes you have to.
Whatever.
It's
it
okay.
makes for it, eh?
It's okay because you get like a year to pay for it.
When I was an apprentice, I had a Sealy wrench, socket, whatever you want to call it. The bits that your socket go on.
Mm-hmm.
That had a lifetime guarantee. I think I had 5 of them, and in the end, I just went to Ken, the bloke. I went, "Do you know what? Just give me my money back."
Yeah.
Always used to be Snap-on that people used to buy when I was a grease monkey.
Yeah, it's the same now. You get Snap-on or Mac tools with lifetime guarantees on a lot of stuff, but they don't give you a lifetime guarantee on any air or battery tools, which they're the things really you want it on because you know they're going to back up. But yeah,
Well, I
they'll
was
snap
doing-
a pair through sockets, especially
I
when you
was
put a
doing loads
reducer
of
on.
cable train and underground car park,
Oh yeah,
and it just all I was doing was doing the nuts up on that, but I just kept, kept killing it.
you probably wanted half-inch drive then instead.
I do get told I'm heavy-handed.
Woodturning by Barry's in. Evening,
Oh yeah,
Barry.
Barry. Right.
About the wood issue, Scott.
Yep.
Wood Wizardry by Colin has just checked with Ben, and Ben's sure it's walnut.
Ah, there you go. For some reason, my monitor by my lathe has just had a complete and utter moment, and now I can't see the chat.
Oh, that's okay. We can tell you what that is. They're currently bidding on the 12:45 at Cheltenham next week.
Yep.
Ruben's
Wilson
in.
after it. Hey,
Oh yeah,
Hey,
Ruben.
Ruben.
When's the national? That's got to be coming up, isn't it?
The national what?
Grand National.
The idea.
Don't know. I'm sure somebody will come and ask for the sweepstake money when it comes.
I'm going to put my money on the girl that won it last year. She won the Cheltenham Gold Cup this week,
All right.
and she's won another big race. Why not? Right, let's give that a little bit of sand and sealer. Put the lacquer and that to that side so I don't use that.
What are you using now, Scott?
Sand and sealer
Oh, you sure? What does that do?
raises the grain, mate. And Yorkie grit. Just going to use the cloth that I keep in the tin with the Yorkshire grit on. While I'm doing that, I'm going to turn the hot melt glue gun on.
David Robinson reckons it was a horse that won that race.
All right, the jockey then.
Oh. All I'm going to say, David, is fake news. Fake news. Check it on Snopes. I'm sure it was probably an alien, really.
Ooh, aliens. Jeeves says, do you have a different microphone set up on the lathe, or is it just your headset?
Just my
Questions
headset.
are used-
No. It's the Jabra Evolve
Jibber jabber.
65.
65. There you go.
This knob's getting a fair little bit of polishing.
It's the nose.
Oh, my apology. This nose is getting a fair little bit of polishing.
Well, you know, it must be. It
Hey,
must have
Brown.
a cold. It must have a cold. Keeps blowing it. Keeps rubbing it.
Right, so that was a little bit of microcrystalline wax again. Now, if you are new to turning, then obviously don't do what I'm doing and move the tool rest with the lathe running.
It's 650, young man.
Cool. Tesco's ain't that far off me.
You'll be fine. Don't you worry.
I'll be fine. There we go. So, nose is done. We'll pop that to one side. Quickly put the hat back on and finish that. That can go in the fire pit. Be upsetting the neighbours later. The Bernie bin's full.
Bernie the bin.
My wife doesn't like me having the big 45-gallon drum. I'm even more of a pyromaniac. Twist that tool so I'm getting there a little bit closer. And where's the little skew?
David Robertson says, I believe it's a question. Yeah, it is. Different thread, paper or cloth? Different turners have different views.
Paper.
Yeah,
Paper.
I'd have to go with paper just for the safety aspect more than anything.
Yeah. The only cloth I use is when I put my finishes on, and that is the safety cloth from Chestnut Products. Now, people will look at it and go, oh, that's a bit expensive. Let's grab a new sheet, actually. However, you get 10 sheets, this sort of size, and I cut that into 8 bits. So you're actually getting 80 bits because you don't need a lot. Let's find a bit that's use an old bit. And the beauty with this stuff is, if it does get caught,
yeah,
it just falls apart.
Tipsy's got to shoot off, so catch you later, mate. Thanks
See
for
you later,
dropping in.
Tipsy. Cheers for dropping in. Right, so the hat's done. Let's take that off there.
Yeah, David said he uses safety cloth himself. So. Good call, mate. Good call.
Let's clear all this lot off the workbench, otherwise known as the lathe. The other workbench is covered in all sorts. Let's have a clean bit of ply. There we go. Look at that. Nice workbench.
Your camera
one hat.
twisted a little bit there, Scott.
Did it?
He's twisting it
There you go.
just a little
It's
bit.
gone loose. That's right. I'm going to put... So, one hat. I'll paint that bit later. One body. One nose. And the only other thing you need is some fur. And as it's a leprechaun, we're going to go ginger.
Don't see the Guinness.
I'll turn you a pint of Guinness. Right.
Blended.
So just for tonight, we're going to, you can use all sorts of glue. You can use PVA to glue it together. You could use CA. We're just going to use hot melt. Much of a recess in there. And the beauty with hot melt as well is if you do go too thingy, you just put a big dollop in the middle and it holds it.
I mean, if you get a French fit.
Yeah. Like that. Right. When it comes to putting the fur on, this is a tip I picked up off watching Emma. For locating the nose, before you put the nose in, if you fold maybe a little bit too long, so we'll chop a little bit off. And then just put a little cut in the middle where the nose is going to go. And then again, for gluing the beard on, you can use CA. But if you put too much on, it will come through the backer. So Wayne suggested hot melt tonight. I've not done it with hot melt, so we're going to give it a go with that. But you've got the likes of Mod Podge. You can use fabric glues.
We're using double-sided sticky tape, but if you're at home, you can use hot melt glue. You got to remember that from Blue Peter.
Yeah. Where's the hole gone?
Missing. Didn't you hear that on the live stream?
Yeah, you should be able to find it, Scott. You stuck some hair around it.
Oh, behave, boys. My mum might be watching. If my stepdad's watching, it don't matter. He taught me everything I know. He used to say to me, if you're not in bed by 12 o'clock, son, come home. So, knows him.
He's gone and whacked it.
Yeah. Bit more hot melt. Just tuck my seam up underneath the hat. We're going to do the same the other side. Just making sure the edge of the fur is tucked up underneath the hat. Give it a brush, and there we have one gonk. Right, let's come back to this screen. General. Yay! I'll tell you what. Let's bring the other gonks in as well. Well, they got bids. There we go. One leprechaun.
Nice one, Scott.
Little fun project. I'll say simple shapes, bit of fur, and away
a Guinness.
you go. He needs a Guinness. All right, he'll
He
get
needs
a
a Guinness. Boys looking thirsty.
Okie dokies. Where are we? Just look at that. Just coming up to the hour as well. So hour's time. So you've got time to run off, use facilities, grab a cup of coffee, head over to Wayne the Woodturner.
Get rid of these.
That's me, that is.
Yeah. You manky
Hey,
bugger.
do you want to give people a sneak of what you're doing tonight, Wayne, or are you going to leave it top secret as normal?
No, can do.
Right,
So that's what we've got on the lathe tonight. A nice big dot of wood. A piece of ash, nearly 16-inch diameter. So we'll do a platter out of that and do some colouring on it.
Cool.
There we go. Tomorrow night, I've got a premiere at 10. Wayne will be 10:30. Jamie at 11.
God, I've only just started editing that.
Oh, no.
Steve SK will be
joking,
live at
man.
lunchtime. And then we start it all again on Monday. But thank you for joining. As I said, if you want to enter the giveaway, the only thing that's just come to my head is these. If it is a US winner or out of a UK winner, I might have to swap the sand and sealants out and buy it from somewhere in the States and get it shipped to you, because I won't be able to ship that. But we can sort it out. But yeah, in the comments, he fell over, and then we will draw it on Wednesday night.
He
Until
fell
then,
over.
again, I'm going to hit the button, and I'll see you all later.